Hey guys, thanks for logging on to another video. And today I had my Omega Speedmaster on. And when I had a bit of free time, I started interacting with the watch. I took it off, I gave it another wind, and I started playing with the chronograph. And I just couldn't help but thinking that this must be one of the most underrated and underappreciated watches by watch collectors out there. Why do I say that? Well, first of all, it's not an unknown watch, but I think it's certainly underappreciated. Any watch collector, any teenager like I was a few years ago, many years ago really, who gets into watches and starts reading up, they're bound to start at some stage with the Speedmaster. And I think the Speedmaster really is important to all watch collectors right now, because if it wasn't for the Speedmaster, there probably wouldn't have been a Hodinkee. And even before I had heard of Hodinkee, or probably, well, definitely before Hodinkee existed, or possibly even before uh, the awesome Ben Clymer uh, created his Tumblr or uh, blog articles about the Speedmaster, I was reading up online as a teenager about the Speedmaster. Um, well, at that stage, there wasn't much information out there, but still, I found information on the Speedmaster, and I was amazed that this simple watch made it to the moon, and it had so much history. Yet, it was very affordable. It was an affordable watch for someone who's going to graduate from high school, if you were lucky. But what happens later towards the watch journey? You start off reading about the Speedmaster, thinking about how amazing it is, but then you get into the Submariner, then you get into the Daytona, then you get into the Patek Philippe, then you get into complications, Lange & Söhne, case finishing, chamfered edges, perpetual calendars, um, you know, you start looking at the beveling of edges, and you just go into this rabbit hole, and I think you forget what's important, and that is what a true watch is about, and that's about keeping time and interacting with it, giving it a little wind, and just good design that's timeless. Look at this watch. It has not changed since the 60s. It's a manual wind movement, Heslite crystal. In this case, it's got brushed, polished, faceted edges, um, really, really well designed pushes, um, and it works so well on a strap and a bracelet. Why is this watch not selling at the same price as a Daytona? Sure, Omega has not done too much to the movement. They kept it, based on the Le Mans movement, with their own calibers. They haven't really done much in terms of decorations or upgrading the movement like Rolex has. They haven't really done much like putting ceramic bezels or anything like that like Rolex has. But they don't need to. It's a brilliant movement, it's a brilliant watch, and nothing really needs to change. Yet people go, oh, it's only a Speedmaster. Why? I just think that this is going to turn into a bit of a rant, because I just don't know why people don't appreciate the Speedmaster. And you know what? I think if Omega stops making the manual wind movement and just says, right, 2018 on, the Speedmaster is going to be a 44mm automatic coaxial movement on the me tests. We're not going to make this watch anymore. Just watch what will happen to these Speedmasters. They're just going to go double in price, because everybody's want a manual wind Heslite crystal 42mm Speedmaster. But while it's here, I think it's completely underrated. If Omega wanted, they could possibly sell a $20,000-$30,000 Speedmaster if they created the same movement that went to the moon, but make it larger, maybe 40 mil. Do sort of datograph level finishing and put it in a classic Moonwatch case, I think they could really make a limited edition and it'll sell for $20,000-$30,000 because people appreciate it. But I don't think the day-to-day watch collector really understands the importance of this watch. Even in my own collection, um, the Nautilus, the new Daytona, the Calatrava, they're all taking a lot of my time. But the simple Speedmaster, it just it's underappreciated. I just don't know um, why that is. It could be the fact that it takes up a lot of time when you start watch collecting and then you kind of forget about it and you don't pay attention to the history. But if you do spend a bit of time and learn more about it and interact with your watch, I really think that this is one of the best watches out there. Um, what do you guys think? Do you own a Speedmaster? How do you feel about it? And do you think it's underappreciated, or do you think it doesn't deserve the hype that's around it? Let me know what you guys think. If you like these kind of videos, um, hit like, and if you like the content, please do subscribe. Thanks for watching.